You want to talk about an experience. Really brings out the ghosts of the past. Walking down here, you got to be careful. The lighting, that's what these things are. They're lights, they're not ancient relics. But the lighting is pretty decent at night, although it's still eerie. See if we can find the side streets. These stairs that lead to nowhere right now. Back in the day, everything to my left would have been housing. Now it's just huge overgrown weeds. I don't even think cows would want to eat this stuff. They usually tie a cow to a tree, a horse. They'll clean out the area pretty good. Bring in a couple goats. And we can see down below. Below here is a sewer. This just absolute amazing what they could do with the water. All right, I think that building is the ancient hospital. So let's go see. Maybe they turned it into some sort of museum. Workers leaving for the day. If they're coming from that way, that means something to the right is going to be open. Oh, this is new to me. Let's see what's here. Oh, whoa. There's this game. We think it's some sort of game. The kids would have scratched this in and just played some sort of game. How about this? Wow, they're opening up a huge new area. Wow. This was not even in January, I think. These guys have been working hard. Technically, I don't think I'm supposed to be in there, but we'll see in a minute. Probably just like 1,500, 2,000 years ago. People going home, wherever home was down there. This looks brand new, opened up. Wow, they have been digging like crazy. This is so cool. Yeah, ancient city of heyday, definitely worth coming. Yeah, this is the hospital structure. So this, I'll show you the video on this one. We remember there's a couple having their pictures taken. It doesn't say do not enter, it just says danger of collapse. That building is not coming down. Wow, this is really impressive. Really, really impressive. You could see how much dirt they've pulled out of here. This is just incredible. I mean, this whole area was just nothing but ancient buildings. So they got chains going up. All right. I don't see any cameras except mine. Let's take a peek. All right, we're by the hospital structure. Stairs going up. Walkways. There's no entry into here. How do you go up? Oh, there's a camera right there. It probably shouldn't go up. But it looks like this has all been cleared. There has to be a way up there. I remember the people up there. There's ancient piping. You can see the flange. And they just snap locked. Ooh, there's somebody's toilet. That'd be a strange place for a toilet. Maybe storage bin. All right, let's go where the workers came from. You can see some sort of archway, which probably meant some sort of statue. And I got a feeling this piece was up higher. And if this is the old hospital, who knows if that's what that looked like. That looks almost like Seljuk Turk design, possibly. And I do see cameras up here after all. So I gotta be careful where I go. Who knows if they'll yell? I mean, technically it doesn't say don't go. And if I don't step over the rope, it means I didn't step over the rope. And this way it goes out to the road. Let's see. If they hit a buzzer alarm, I'm gonna jump out of my skin. All right, so this is so cool. Probably shouldn't go back there. There is that string for a reason. Wow. Look at this. Wow. this is gonna be absolutely impressive when we're allowed back in here. It just looks like they're missing the street, like it's either over to the left or to the right. And then it would have just been houses. Houses, houses, houses. All right, let's go that way. All right, the workers went this way. Let's go this way. Look at these poppies. They're just everywhere here. It's the local flower. So I do remember coming down this. You can hear it's changed, the sound. I'm literally in an old alley. This would have been opened to the doctor. I've got videos that from 2 years ago too, when we first came down here. Oh, big pricker. Oh man, there's some little prickers I didn't see. I don't think we can get over, but there's the hospital structure. That is incredible. I don't see if I can get up a little bit. I don't want to touch anything. Wow. That's gonna be, I bet, another museum. Looks like there's some wood behind those windows. Cool. Well, I think we're gonna take a chance. Let's go here, because they said the entrance is on the northwest corner, so it would be on this side, if anywhere. Let's take a quick peruse down here. Oh, wow, look at this. This is, that, there's no way this is original, but it could be. It's very, very impressive. I mean, you're just talking about a huge amount of work to dig this out. Absolutely amazing. I mean, this would have been probably another aisle. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm too close, but I can't back up anymore. Let's see. And the chains. For assaulting it? I don't think so. I think that's for scaffolding. Oh, look at this. This is definitely all new. None of this was here 2 years ago. Oh, I think the entrance is up. And it looks like there's foundation just over this wall to my right. And I could see down below these flat rocks, so there's sewer here. Dead end. Ouch. Prickers in my socks. Wow. These prickers just show up out of nowhere. It's like they're alive. You can see the glass in there. There's no lights, probably no electricity, but that's just... Wow. This looks like it was an old doorway. Here, you can see. If that's a doorway, though, this goes down. Or it was a window. Plumbing. This would have been a street. There's a step. And then nothing. But again, they got a lot more to dig out. Very impressive work. Kudos, kudos. All right, let's take a peek. There's lighting in here, which means... Wow. It's hard to tell. What's about, that's motion sensor maybe. Basin. Wow. See, it's a mix match. This just looks like they rebuilt it, but they still had to pull pieces from somewhere. Oh, there's major electrical in here. Look at this. I got a feeling this is going to be a museum. Oh, dead end. And this would have been a bath. Or maybe cadavers, if this was a hospital. They're not really sure it was a hospital. It was, I think, before the year 600 AD, if I remember. There was somebody that mentioned that they built a hospital in this area. And this could be it. Maybe. All right, we have to go back out. And I got a feeling if I come back here in the winter, this is going to even be more finished. And this looks like a sewer, maybe down to a cistern. I'm not moving anything, no touch. Just look. mosaic. Look at this colors. So this stone is just sitting here, and that's original. Whoa. Wouldn't that be cool to know what that was all part of? This stuff has got to still be underneath. That's actually part of it too. I could still see some coloring. You could see it kind of in there. I'll try to clean up the image here. Wow. I like to think that as semi-locals, if they gave us an area that we were allowed to work in, like clean out the vegetation and just very carefully pull back the dirt and document everything to see what else we could discover. Because I got a feeling there's foundations through here. You just can feel it. Now that I saw that new dig, I'm guaranteed that there's way more than they can do with just the professionals. But if we were allowed to volunteer as locals, I think it'd be extraordinary. Absolutely. It'd be so fun. So we're coming back down to the walkway here. These walls, I remember, haven't changed at all. All right, so I've been down here many a time. So when you walk down here, you come to the end, and I went off to the left. But this looks like a whole new area that they dug out too. I know we were doing pictures down here a while ago. But this diggings are new. When the dirt is still dark, you know it was new. Wow. Look at this. There's just thousands of foundations, not hundreds, thousands. This is a fairly big city back in the day. But look at this. I'm in somebody's house, former house. And it's just filled up with dirt. You can see the roots, how far down it goes. See, I was over on the other side there by the wall, just on the other side of these rocks. But if you keep digging, this will probably go all the way back. You can see it's very active digging with the covers. Just so cool. That goes down, I'm gonna say 4 feet. They are actively digging carefully. Foundation goes down quite a bit. So this could have been storage, or again, who knows? You can see just different types of building. This is as far as you can go a couple years ago, but now they're extending out. Every year you just dig. Once they find a wall, you can just dig. Oh, I got a feeling I know what's underneath that. Oh, mosaics. Look at this. Original mosaic. I don't even want to walk on that. No way. Look at this. Somebody's coffee cup. This was a bath of some sort. I am not going down in here. That would be like sacrilege. But check out the original tiles. Wow. And there's going to be idiot tourists that are going to walk on this and wreck it or pick at it. Don't do it. They should actually have a sign here. Little children are going to come and pick on it. It's not me. I'm not doing it. I know better. You have cameras. This would have been the end. Who knows what was here? This looks like a pile of rocks, so it could have gone on more, or could have ended, possibly a fountain. All right, here's a path. Let's see if there's more. No, no more. Unless it's down, but it could be down more. See, and it just goes. Wow, that's the smartest thing you can do is just cover it up and keep the sun from getting it. That's relatively fresh within a month or two. So I just did a huge loop. The entryway is way down here. And I found the eastern wall. Ooh, nice thunderhead looking thing. Hopefully it doesn't come, it's probably really far away. Walked all the way down and around, came up through here, and just explored this area. Actually, there's another building there I didn't even see. Those guys just came down. I think it's just fully overgrown though. But let's go back down and see what we can see out the exit. There's something in the weeds over here. I hear it. Is it a puma? Oh, it's a cat. Boy, that thing just blends right in. And this way is out of the past into the present and the future. Let's see what else has been built and changed in just the 4.5 months since we were here. And this looks like tourist center. Excavations maybe. So they have all kinds of new small hotels, hostels. Go see if my friend Erican's here. He'll probably offer me chai, which I'll take, and we'll talk. Be here for an hour. Zula. They have a new sign. The ancient city of Heyday, instead of burying the ruins, they went over the ruins so we can look down through glass. You can see the ancient mosaics. Again, I'm so glad I got most of this on video before this was built, because now this is walkways. And you can see these hotels. I gotta imagine these are fairly expensive to stay in. I could smell the fresh paint. That's how new these are. Wow. I don't want to touch this stuff. It could be wet. Wow, look at this. This is all, we have videoed this just the last time we were here. Of here in the coffee shop, the ice cream shop. Oh, maybe it's down one more. No, it's down that street, that way. But look at this, all hotels through here. This is going to be super, super amazing. They do call this the new Riviera of Turkey for a reason. This is very, very nice. The sand's even different down here. It's more of a dark brown sand. Beautiful. And the coffee shop. Right there. Well, I got a feeling there's going to be some pricey building being built over this. Ooh, it smells like something's dead down there. Oh, probably a dead cat in one of the holes. Ooh. Somebody needs to get there. That guy's just chilling out. But this would have been a back street right through there, going somewhere. Below me, there's old piping. And this would have gone to the heart. Oh, look at this. See, natural walkway. This I don't recall. This is brand new. Oh, this was never here before. Let's go. Oh, it's nice and cool down here. Shade. Let's see what we can see. Another favorite restaurant up there. absolutely incredible. So there's some guys doing stuff. Nice little rough beach, but it's still pretty good. Some cool rocks. I'll bet if we dug around in here, definitely find some ancient stuff. I see an old cell phone case, most likely. Not even pick up the junk. I see square remnants of rock. Probably tiles. Cool stuff. A lot of history is buried under this beach. There's the coffee shop. I was off one. Wow, they've changed it so much in 4.5 months. I didn't even recognize it. Wow. This, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the videos because I don't remember it like this. It's strange. I think they filled this in, at least in my mind's eye. This stuff is new. That's the great bathhouse. Yeah, so much has changed. It's just, when they want to build, they build fast. They don't mess around. I don't think they have unions here, so they just, you want to get paid, you work. They work, you get paid. This has changed over the years. I think that for sure was a fountain, or is going to be a fountain. See the east wall, the east gate. It's way out that way. Nice rolling waves today. This is actually, we would call this medium seas for here. Kind of not real rough, but it's really interesting. Yeah. And I think I walked way out that way. You can't even see the pier, it's so far away. It's around the bend where I walked on Boaz Beach. This cloud just keeps it growing. This is all brand new. All brand new. By the Great Bath. Let's see if our friend's home. Door's open. Merhaba.
Merhaba.
How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. So coming out of the ancient city, you'll usually be coming in this way. They finished a lot of work. Wow. They finished the walkways, excavated more over on the left side. You have the trolleys that'll take you in and out. This, again, so much work has been done. If walking is your thing, you will not be disappointed at all. There's plenty of walking. So the theater looks like they got a new level of work going on. Because this is a really good theater too. Look at this. Good walkway. Babies and strollers. It's very good. And of course, the main entryway is still not done. But I got a feeling they're going to get to this. It's just a matter of time. Looks about the same. Hasn't changed much. I think there's a bigger Agora over here. A fountain in the middle. I think this is going to be one of the latter areas finished. Got some kind of going on. It's structural. And of course, we got the big cranes, both cranes here. So they're moving a lot of stone. You can see the museum will get in there soon. I'm sure that's all redone. Oh, they have a new sign. That was not done before. Beautiful. So, in the ancient city of Heyday, if you come here, take your time, go through it, get your your euros worth. Remember, buy that museum pass. That is like the best deal. There's no discounts. You just get it, and then you get the music card on your phone. Wherever you go somewhere, you do the museum pass. Make sure you write down your username, your email, and your password. Don't forget it. Make it something like stupid simple, like 1, 2, 3, 4, even a password, so you don't forget it. Because sometimes when you're out there and excited, you're going to forget stuff like that. This is where we started our day a couple hours ago, about 3 hours ago. Did a loop. Quite a good loop. You probably won't do that if you come here. You'll probably go down that way and do a different type of loop, the tourist loop. I did more of the local tourist loop. But it's the city, the ancient city is definitely a modern city. If you want to see more of some of the paths that we've taken down to the past, the present, and the future, check out that video on your screen next, because that's the one that you're going to want to watch. Take care. Have a great day.